Battlefront 2 is apparently unplayable because of hackers. Thanks, EA. It's being reported that EA's Battlefront 2 is basically an unplayable mess, a game that they've pretty much outright abandoned because the game isn't profitable anymore. Which, according to various Reddit posts and EA forums, hackers have pretty much taken over the game, making it pretty much unplayable to play games like Galactic Assault, by preventing players from even spawning in at all. And obviously hearing this, I decided to jump into Battlefront 2 on the Xbox to see if this was really a massive problem. And here's what I found.
Totinos, how did you know? Totinos, everybody's talking about Totinos, hot pizza rolls, and not burritos, whoa.
Seriously, I'm not kidding. I waited 5 minutes until I backed out of this lobby, tried again, did the same thing for another 5 minutes, and then finally found a match on my second time. Now, outside of my obvious skill issue, I didn't see any hackers, even though I was probably screaming hacker every now and then when I was just getting completely dunked on by better players. Now, just because I didn't have any run-in with cheaters doesn't mean that it's not an actual problem. Because if you didn't know, EA basically abandoned this game like LeBron abandoned Cleveland, in Miami, and Cleveland again. So the fact that this game is basically turned into a disaster full of cheaters doesn't surprise me at all, even though, again, my experience in the very short amount of time that I played the game, there were very few cheaters, if any. And sure, this video could age like milk, but I doubt they're actually gonna fix this crap. I feel like they don't even care at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, Battlefront 2 is not a terrible game, but I don't think EA was the right studio publisher to really be at the forefront of this game. Because if you think about it, Battlefront 2 is not a very profitable game. I mean, when I tried to play games, most of it was just bots. There was no one else playing this game. There's very few players actually playing, and to EA, a cult following isn't enough for them to actually spend a ton of resources on fixing a game. But if you're into this whole getting dunked on by better players, cheaters, or even the absolute server issue nightmare that you're going to experience, or what's basically Star Wars Spec Ops mode, or a pretty mediocre campaign, I mean, it's not the worst thing you'll ever play, there's definitely worse things out there, then sure, go give it a shot. But if you want something with constant updates that's gonna at least provide some entertainment where you're not gonna get completely dunked on, then, you know, maybe find something else.